Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a quick introduction to collage. And the whole idea for this project is to get you thinking about color and images in different ways. So what we're going to start off with today is a photograph printed on paper. You can pick what the photograph you'd like. I have 6 to choose from. I'm going to show you my example with this carrot. And what we're going to do is we're going to start out by looking at your colors. So you have an orange, a couple shades of green, there's a little lighter area right here, and then we have this entire white background. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a magazine and you're going to go through it and you're simply going to look for colors. And you don't have to stick to areas that don't have words. It's okay if they have words. In fact, if you can see some of the pictures, it might be more interesting. So what I'm going to cut out here is just like this orange. I'm going to leave the words on there. Earlier I found this picture and it was like a boat, but it's also orange, so I'm going to cut out the orange parts of it. And what I'm going to do with this now is I cut some green areas out earlier. Is before you start, you want to get your colors together. So I have some orange and I have some green and I have some background. Now for your background, you're going to use like text, like word text, to make it a little bit more interesting. And I've cut into small pieces. You're going to dip your brush in the glue mixture, you're going to paint, and you're going to stick it right next to the image as close as you can get. And this will help you later on. So the first step is you're going to start doing the background. And basically when I'm going through my magazine, I'm looking for any kind of text. And you can see this is like just a piece of text that I'm just going to use. And when they're all together, they're going to look more white. And you probably want to use some small pieces in here to fill in the space. The entire background should be completed before starting your image. But once you have the background all text and overlapping, you shouldn't see any paper behind it. And you want to paint your paper, and then you want to paint on top of the magazine. And this will really seal it down. Okay. So now I'm going to start with the orange part. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply start layering. I want to be very careful to stay true to the shape. So I see like this side's a little darker, so I'm going to start with my orange layering here. If your fruit or vegetable has highlights, you can add highlights by using a lighter color such as yellow or white to add the highlights, but you want to keep going and you want to color, or you're kind of like painting with magazine strips. And you're just going to keep going until your entire image is complete. Now another thing you can do is if you feel like you're losing your image is there are these lines that go across my carrot like this, and what I see here in this image are these kind of like similar lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them kind of in a round shape and I'm going to make them go across my carrot. And this is just like the layering of your magazine. Okay, you're going to go until your entire paper is covered and all you should see is the magazine clippings. You want to be really careful to make sure everything's glued down and your name's on the back. And this exercise is really just to get you thinking about color and how to find color in magazines, and completely ignore the picture and completely ignore the text and really just look for color. And from here we can create our own images instead of using photographs. But this is a really great way to get you started and get you thinking about color. And paint differently.